I just sneezed less than 10 seconds ago, so bear with me as my eyes water and I try to gather myself at the moment. Okay, consider myself gathered. There was a pitcher for the Cincinnati Reds who made a hell of a major league debut not too long ago. Unfortunately, he got absolutely demolished in his second appearance, so hopefully he can, switch the game up here on the third one. But Chase Burns on, let's see, what was it, June 24th. June 24th, the first 6 outs he recorded all by strikeout. He struck out Aaron Judge, and that's a pretty big fucking deal because that's Aaron Judge, the current best hitter in all of baseball outside of Kyle Raleigh, the big dumper catcher for the Seattle Mariners. In case you're not aware of him, he deserves his own episode. In all honesty, because he's a catcher and he's just fucking swinging from both sides of the plate. I think he's got like 35 home runs. For all I know, he just hit 36. He's absolutely insane. And if you have him in fantasy, you're so fucking happy. You're getting that production from a catcher is an incredible luxury in fantasy baseball because I don't know. I don't have him in any of my fucking teams somehow. I've got like 5 or 6 teams, which even though I've been away from the podcast for longer than I'd like, I've still been watching baseball and trying my damnedest to get my fantasy teams together. And that's part of how I got a hold of Chase Burns. And when I say got a hold of Chase Burns, I don't mean I harassed him. I mean that I became aware of him and one of my teams fucking sucks and I needed pitching help really bad. And so I picked him up and he did pretty good in that first outing. He had 5 innings, struck out eight and 5 innings. He throws hard as fuck. He throws over 100. He's got a great slider and yeah, threw 81 pitches. If you heard that burp, okay. And if I'm right, oh yeah, okay, never mind. Yeah, never mind. I misread a note there. Disregard that. So first 2 innings, I wrote down 6 Ks, which means strikeouts, no earned runs, and apparently Chase Burns is the only guy. Oh, that's why I wrote this down. Okay, nice. Listen to me decipher my own notes for the episode you're currently listening to. Welcome to the show. Anyway, Chase Burns is one of 2 pitchers to have 6 strikeouts, no earned runs, and strike out 3 former MVPs in his first 2 innings. The only other pitcher to do that was Carl Hubble in the 1934 All-Star Game. And by first 2 innings, I believe I mean first 2 innings of a game, not first 2 innings of their career, because even though that was Chase Burns' first innings of his career, I imagine Carl Hubble, having done this in the 34 All-Star Game, I would imagine that was not his rookie debut. Very astute baseball analysis here on the Bullpen Podcast. This is what you come here for. Oh, fuck. So, yeah, he did good. My fantasy team that really needed his help, the Robert Crawford fan club, currently in the fucking basement, by the way. I know this episode's about Chase Burns, but I need to tell you, I'm really sad to report the Robert Crawford fan club is struggling. This is a team that I've been in this league for a handful of years, almost 5 years, and there's actual money in it, and it's the same league that my dad's in, and if I could win one league of all of them, it's always this one because it's been going on since like the 80s. It's an old fantasy league, and I'm currently in 9th place, but I might as well be in last place because there's 12 teams and the 3 teams below me have way less points than me. I've got like 60. It's rotisserie scoring. You can look up what that is. There's different scoring types. We'll get into that at some point. But I'm in ninth place, 63.5 points. Seventh place. Oh shit, there's two tied for seven. That's why it says seven twice. The two teams above me have 73 points, so I'm 9.5 away, which fucking sucks. And the team below me has 36.5 points. So the only way for this to get worse is if I somehow drop to 10 and give up this lead of nearly 30 points in the standings to the guy below me. So I've been desperately trying to fucking climb out of this. And as I upload more episodes finally, I'm sure we're going to get to it. There's going to be a fantasy baseball SOS at some point. Because most of my teams are fucking sucking, dude. It's brutal. But Chase Burns, how did he do in the second outing? Guess who started him on their fantasy team? The Robert Crawford fan club sure as hell fucking did. What was his line, Adam? Pull up your fucking notebook. Second start on June 30th. About 6 days after his first start against the Yankees, for all you math majors out there. And, okay, he pitched .1 innings. You might be curious, how is that possible? That means he got one out and then exited the game after that. But what else did he do while he was in there getting that one out? He walked 2. That's cool. Gave up 5 hits and 5 earned runs. And don't worry, I think 2 of them were unearned, so it could have been 7, but it was only 5. So, Chase Burns, I am sorry. Boston was fucking ready for you, I guess. And it looks like your next start, it's going to be tomorrow. All right, fuck yeah. Send some good vibes. Chase Burns is going to go fuck up the Phillies tomorrow. You heard it here first on the Bullpen Podcast. If this was correct, then that'll be awesome. If it was incorrect, please tell me to go fuck myself. If you need to, that's fine. You can find the Bullpen Podcast on Instagram. I'll be attempting to post on there more. Who knows? So, Chase Burns, right now he's the number 2 overall prospect in baseball, so that's pretty neat. He throws hard. I mean, I think he'll be just fine, obviously. I just thought it'd be a fun topic here. He's got to be young as hell. I meant to look that up, how old he is. Let's look it up here. We got time. How old is Chase Burns? That's July 5th. I hope you had a good 4th of July. I did not do much at all. I watched the Cardinals lose. The Cardinals won today, though. Excuse me, as I almost burped there. Again. Chase Burns is 22. Good on you, big dog. And, so 22. Did pretty good against the Yankees. Got railed by the Red Sox. That's a cool alliteration there. And we'll see how he does tomorrow against the Phillies. I hope he turns it around. I assume so. He's, 22. He's got plenty of time to figure some shit out. And him and Hunter Green could be absolutely fucking disgusting. Hunter Green, I've been a big fan of him for a while. He's definitely achieved his ace status this year. I think he's still hurt. But imagine these two fireballers pitching for the Reds there. As a Cardinal fan, I'm not thrilled about it, but he could be on the Cubs. So, I mean, it's whatever. I like the Pirates more than the Reds. The Reds are not my favorite at all. But, you got to try to put that bias aside. And here I am acknowledging they've got 2 good young pitchers, Hunter Green, Chase Burns, Andrew Abbott. I believe Abbott is how you pronounce it, like Abbott Elementary, if you like that. Andrew Abbott's also been really good this year, and I think this has been kind of a breakout for him. So the Reds could be putting something together. Who the hell knows? From what I understand, their ballpark's considered a hitter-friendly ballpark, so maybe it's a good change, good direction for the organization. Get a handle on that shit. It also made me think about the other teams in the Central Division who have young pitchers coming up, because it's not just the Reds. The Pirates obviously have Paul Skeens. They've got Mitch Keller, and I think they already decided to pay Mitch Keller for some reason. I've never been that high on him, but He's had I think his last few outings, he's actually been really fucking good. And so, I mean, that's cool for him. Pirates also have, I already said Skeens, but they got Bubba Chandler, I believe his name is, likely gonna get promoted this year, and that'll be fucking neat. Who else here? The Cubs, they've already got Shota Imanaga, which I think is how you pronounce it. And then they recently promoted Cade Horton, one of their top prospects. He no longer has prospect status, but imagine if he ends up being good and shit, that'd be exciting. And then the Brewers, I had to fucking chat GPT how to pronounce this guy's name. Mizarowski. Jacob Mizarowski, this 6'7" lanky dude for the Brewers who throws like 103, and his secondary pitches are absolutely disgusting. I think the next episode will be about him and Paul Skeens doing it out because that shit was crazy. And this Jacob guy is pretty fucking good. And the Brewers also have Freddie Peralta. He's their known ace. So there's, good pitchers coming up in the division, and then there's my bias towards the Cardinals. Here, let's talk about it. They already got Sonny Gray, who would be considered their ace. Matthew Liberatore, they call him Libby. Do with that what you may. He's had kind of a breakout season this year. He was good today against the Cubs, and he's overall been very good. Quinn Matthews in AAA this year, he's expected to be pretty solid. Michael McGreevy has been up a couple times and done some good and not great things, but he looks good. And then Tink Hence, who, yes, that's a real name. He throws hard as fuck, and he'll be on his way soon. Maybe not this year, but next year seems very logical to me. I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything here, but I think that's all I got. Good job, Chase Burns, and good job, NL Central, for having some young pitchers coming up, and that's exciting. So hopefully the Cardinals can keep up. They fucking won today, and it's more fun for me when they're good. That's because they're my team. Another great baseball analysis from the Bullpen Podcast. You're welcome, and I believe that's all I have. Thank you very much for listening. If you've listened this far, I've also got comedy shows coming up here at the Haha Comedy Club on July 13th, and then I am at the Ice House on August 2nd as well. Those would be two great shows. I'm very excited for those. And then a couple shows at the Fourth Wall in between there, and then other stuff that'll likely come up throughout the month. Just feel free to check my Instagram. The Bullpen Instagram will also fucking share that shit, so it's not hard to find. Thank you again for listening. Should have another episode up tomorrow. Goodbye.